This is KUGAN CASSIUS for IFL TV in association with MTK Global. We're in Jab, London, here in Mayfair. I'm joined by Mr. War himself, Derek CHISORA. How are you, Derek?
I'm alright, man. How are you?
I'm all good.
Where's your mask?
People wouldn't be able to hear me, but I think we're roughly 2 meters apart.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah, why don't you talk to me about this place we're in at the moment?
This belongs to a very good friend of mine. Grew up with her. Very lovely lady. Her name is Jamie Gain here. So basically, I'm just trying to help where I can help, you know. So figure out, do interviews in my friends' places at home. So basically, it's a boxing gym. They teach you how to box. They get a cardio going on. And Jamie, you can take it over me and sell your place.
Hi.
Hi, Jamie.
How you doing?
I'm all good, thank you very much. Yeah, how long have you been here?
Well, we opened in January, so we unfortunately were only open for a few weeks before we had to close again for COVID. But
really bad timing that, yeah.
Bad timing, but all good. We reopened on the 25th, so that's exciting. We're an authentic-based boxing workout. Probably one of the only ones that exists in London, so not boxercised, but actually authentically taught by real boxers with real experience. So 45-minute workout, 12 rounds, mixture of bar work and groundwork. Yeah, really just loads of energy, really, you know, very energetic, great workout, and just, you know, really cool vibe. You know, the whole point is it's kind of like a members club, but without the membership fee. But yeah, it's just a great space, and it's kind of a community feel.
I'm done. I'm signing up. I want to be a boxer.
You're not ready.
No, I'm running. I'm just a fighter. I want to be a boxer.
So, Jamie, you said it's a membership without having the membership, so... Yeah,
it's that kind of feel. So it's kind of almost like being in a members club, so that whole community feel where you can kind of come in, feel like you're part of, you know, part of something, part of the family. You don't have to pay a membership fee, so it's just class-based only, so it's pay as you go. But you still come in here, we've got a lovely cafe, we've got somewhere you can kind of hang out, so it becomes more than just the workout. So it's, and that's one thing that we love about boxing clubs, is that you go there and you feel part of something. It's a community, it's a family, so it's more than just a workout. So that's what's really important for us.
So you can open, or reopen, shall we say, from July 25th?
From July 25th, yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah.
She's good.
And
Live from 17th of July, bookings online.
You're on Instagram?
We're on Instagram under jab_box.
Okay. And Derek, are you going to come and help out here?
No.
Derek's going to come teach a class, aren't you, Derek?
Yeah, I'm going to teach a class.
Pilates.
I'm going to teach them how to make a burger and eat it good. No, I'm joking, but I'm going to come. She does good classes. I'm going to come by, 100%. I was going to come by, and then Corona hit everybody, boy. So, Corona! So, but that's why I'm here now. To just try and keep it going, and then come in here when they're running proper smoothly. So that's it.
Yeah.
Alright?
Hopefully back up and running in a few weeks properly.
100%.
Okay. We'll look forward to it.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much.
Let me do some real work now.
Okay, KUGAN CASSIUS back here with Derek War CHISORA. How are you, Derek?
I'm alright, man. How are you?
I'm all good, I'm all good. Yeah, so let's just jump straight into it. What's the situation regarding your fight with USYK?
Right now, we are waiting to find out more from Eddie Hearn and the government, and that's all I know.
Okay. Has the options of fighting similar to like a White Povetkin, has that been discussed with you behind closed doors?
No, I don't want that. I can't do that.
Okay.
You know, good luck to Povetkin and Dylan. I don't want that. I can't do it. It's hard.
Does USYK share the same sentiment as you about that?
It's hard. It'd be hard. It'd be difficult for me, and I think it'd be difficult for him too. And you know, we're gladiators. I think we want people to watch it. You know, forget about pay-per-view. You know, it's one of those things you need people to come out and enjoy it.
But you're confident that the fight will take place this year?
I am very confident it will take place, because I think everybody wants to go and fight, and people want to enjoy entertainment. And I'm 100% Eddie Hearn and David will make it happen.
Last time we spoke was over a Zoom call with yourself and David, where you put out the idea that you wanted to get involved in MMA and Bellator specifically. Has there been any talks regarding that?
Yes, I am. I'm just training for Bellator, and my fight with USYK. 100% is happening. It's gonna happen.
You're definitely going into Bellator?
Definitely going into Bellator.
This year?
This year.
Okay, any opponents?
I don't know yet. I don't even know who's in Bellator, but I can't really say much.
Because I thought, when you said it, I thought Is it just one of Derek's wild ideas at the time, but then may fizzle out? You're up for doing this 100%?
I'm not going to let it fizzle out, mate. I'm on it 100%.
Okay. It's quite interesting. Yeah. Camp-wise for you, though, are you in a full camp now, or are you waiting for a date?
I'm in a full camp right now. I'm training hard. Unbelievable. It's going well.
Okay.
Yeah. And I'll have Brian Jennings back in a couple of weeks.
Okay.
Yeah, so put it this way, boxing is coming back to normal now. You know, my buddy, he's doing all the testing for the Premier League. You know, for boxing and for cricket. So it's gonna come back. You know, it's everything. You know, it's all about putting the fans back in there. You know, so we're excited about that.
Obviously, the first pay-per-view show that we're going to see in August is between Dillian Whyte and Povetkin. Is that going to be a difficult fight for Dillian, in your opinion?
It's going to be a good fight because I think Povetkin wants to, and then Dillian is training hard for it. So it's going to be a very good fight. I'm not going to lie to you. It's going to be a good, very interesting fight.
There's been a lot of talk regarding, obviously, Dillian, his situation regarding where he will fit into the whole AJ Fury thing with the WBC. Have you been kind of keeping tabs on that? What do you think about that, Derek?
Okay, to those people who don't understand, and then there's something sugarcoat here. Now, let me explain it to you so you understand. Basically, you had Dillian and you had me, and the whole idea was the winner between me and Dillian fights AJ in Wembley. Yeah, and then when Dillian won to do the deal, Dillian didn't want the deal. He decided to fight somebody else, and then AJ the whole production, they had to scrap the whole production. They put so much money in the whole production, hiring Wembley, getting the promo ready done, you know, getting everything done, and everything got scrapped. And now they have to reset now. Where are we gonna get another venue? They went to New York. AJ went to New York. Who's he gonna fight? The other guy failed the drug test. Who's gonna fight? They found the Mexican. The Mexican came, you know, everything is all messed up, yeah. And this is all to do with Dillian. Let's all remember, yeah. And then AJ lost. Guess who the blame is on now? The blame is on Dillian. If Dillian has taken that fight, you know, the fight would have happened in London. This guy's pissed, yeah. The Zone is pissed, yeah. AJ's pissed, you know. Eddie is pissed, you know. They're all pissed off with Dillian. Yeah, the WBC, you know, the WBC, the IBF, they're all pissed off with this guy because he didn't play ball by fighting AJ in Wembley. Yeah, and they're like, you know what, we're gonna sort that guy out. Oh yeah, done. Guess what? The rematch happened with Ruiz in Saudi, but now everybody's not pissed with Dillian anymore because there's so much money in there now. They forgot about Dillian in the background now. Well, you know, they don't care anymore. Guess where Dillian is now? That fight with Tyson Fury now, with Dillian, with Deontay Wilder. But Dillian is still in the background. He's still fighting everybody in the back, but instead of him to get his shot at the title, because he didn't play ball. He didn't take the fight he was supposed to take, which the agreement we had when this fight was happening, me and him. The agreement was the winner fights AJ. That was the agreement. When they got to the table, Dillian said, nah, it's a bad deal. I don't want that deal, so I'm not going to fight AJ. And they were like, we're doomed. What are we going to do? So I think they're punishing him.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a punishment.
I mean, I understand what you're saying, but if Dillian Whyte didn't feel as though that deal was right for him for the Joshua fight, whatever, I mean, the notice he had for that fight, then do you really blame him? Listen, a fight like that, you have to be paid well and you have to have full camp. So
okay, put it this way. I think there was agreement. He had 16 weeks camp or now, and you have to look at the maths. AJ sells out Wembley, yeah, he sells it out. Dillian sometimes can't even sell out at O2. This is why he chose to fight on behind closed doors, yeah, because sometimes it's difficult to sell out O2. So why would you want a better deal than the man who sells out the venue and who does big numbers of pay-per-view? Why would you want a better deal? It don't work like that. You have to go there and prove yourself. I can do this and do this when I get to the top and hold your spot, you know. AJ holds the breaking record on pay-per-views. Am I lying?
In this country, yeah.
Yeah.
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah, so why would you want a better deal than the guy who's holding all the belts, who sells out, yeah, who's more bigger name than you? It don't happen.
What have you made of his back and forth with Tyson Fury over the last few weeks?
Gypsy King is a Gypsy King. He's having fun. He's not serious. The guy, listen, Tyson knows he's fighting Deontay Wilder next. He don't really care. And then after that, guess who's he fighting? AJ. And where Dylan? And then they'll probably fight Dylan. I think Dylan will get a shot at the title when everybody's retired. When AJ is retired, Tyson Fury retired, myself retired, you know, Deontay Wilder's retired. Then he can fight for the world title. But before all those guys retire, he's not fighting for nothing.
We're in a situation here where obviously some news came out about a month ago that they've agreed in principle, Joshua and Fury, as in the terms of the split. But a lot can happen between now and then.
A lot can happen, but let's all be honest, man. People want to see that fight. I think people want to see that fight more than they want to see Dillian Whyte fight anybody. That is God honest truth.
But so you expect no hiccups in the Pulev and Wilder fights?
I expect no hiccups. The guys come in there strong-minded, ready to fight, ready to rock and roll. You know, but you have to remember, Deontay Wilder is going to come back as a wounded animal. Going to come back, with the whole thing's happening in America, with the police and stuff like that. He's got a point to prove, man. He has to come back and do what he needs to do, That means the whole shouting he's been doing for the last 400 years means nothing. So he has to come back harder and strong. And by knowing the Gypsy King, he's gonna come back harder and strong. So it's gonna be a good fight, And then you got Pulev and AJ. Pulev, this is Pulev's last chance. After this, he's gonna retire. So he's coming out all out, all out, and AJ has to perform. Do you understand? AJ has to perform.
Have you made up your mind if they were to fight today, who wins that fight out of Joshua and Fury?
If they fight today, I'll go with AJ.
Could you tell anything different in between the Pulev fight and the Wilder trilogy fight to make you change your mind possibly?
AJ's got more power. He's got power. It's all about, AJ's got power. He uses his jab better than Deontay Wilder. Yeah. And then his 1-2 is better than Deontay Wilder. And then you got the Gypsy King who flicks and then suddenly flicks and then boom, boom, boom. He bamboos you. But whoever's got power at that time will win the fight, and that's AJ. But if Deontay Wilder this time comes and try to box, you're going to lose the fight. He has to come in there and go for it, swinging.
I mean, they potentially could fight twice next year. I mean, it's the fight we all want to see, whether we get it twice. I suppose if we're going to get it once, we are going to get it twice because it'll be part of a 2-fight deal. So
I don't know why they put 2 fights deal in the contract. It shouldn't be 2 fights deal. It shouldn't. It should be winner takes all and moves on. There's no 2 fights. Why did they do that for? There's other people waiting to fight for those belts. They shouldn't do that. Because this is a dilemma Dylan Whyte is in.
I was going to say, this has implications for Dylan Whyte as well.
So basically, it should be, you're fighting for the world title, 1 fight deal, that's it. Yeah? If AJ is fighting Pulev, it should be 1 deal, that's it. There's no rematch, there's nothing else. Yeah? Same thing as Deontay and Tyson Fury. You beat me once, that's it. Go back to the back of the line. Next up. This is a problem what's happening in boxing now. They've got this 3-fight deal. The rules are it's all to do with the promoters, man. The management team and the promoters. They just want to hold on to something. But really and truly, to make it more interesting, it should be sign there, no rematch, nothing else. Boom, 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 boom. You lose the fight, you're done. Yeah. It makes boxing more interesting.
A lot of these fights are tied up with rematches and...
Yeah, forget rematches. Yeah. You don't need rematches.
But it's also a protection for the champion, isn't it? To give you the
protection. That means you should come in there, work hard, make sure you don't lose. Do you understand? That's it. That's it. There's no rematch. Oh, sorry, son. did you do your 6 mile run? No, I no, coach, I felt tired. Do you remember the fight you were having? There's no rematch in there. What? How come you telling me this now? You better start training. You know, back in the days, there was no rematch. There was no clause of rematches, bro. That was it, man. Are we done? I'm getting a ticket from this guy. I'm coming. I'm getting a ticket from him.
So you want to move it?
I don't worry about it. It's all right if he gives me a ticket, but he won't give me a ticket. Go on. Do you want to move it for me, Jamie?
Wait.
Don't worry. You know what? Just leave it there. Go on. Go
on. What did you make from a little bit of backlash that Anthony Joshua got recently? From his speech at the Watford protests?
I think they said they were swapping the notes and then he just was reading off the cuff. That's what the man says. That's what we should believe he said. You know, I think personally, you know, you was at the London one? I was in the London one. I personally believe that we should support local businesses. This is my true saying, man. Forget this big Amazon situation, ordering on Amazon. Support a local business, because right now we in a crisis. We at war. I'm telling you, man. We support local business. If you have to go out on a good day or on a nice dinner, go to Mayfair, have a nice dinner. But if you have to have lunch, you know, stay in the local neighborhood. You know, support the local cab. You know, have your local coffee shop. Forget this big Starbucks nonsense. Support the small guys. Support small businesses, you know. You know, if you want to get your car changed, you know, car wash, you know, go to your local car wash. You know, listen to me. Support the small businesses, because without those businesses, we are going to suffer. Because imagine this now. You come out your house and all the local shops are shut. It's not a good neighborhood to live in because there's no soul. So all I'm saying is support the local fish and chip on the corner. You know, support the local stuff. That's all I'm saying. You know, support anything local to your neighborhood.
Was it taken out of context what he was saying? Because
100%. You know, I think it was the haters. You know, by him trying to say, oh, how can he say that? How can he do this? I'm like, hold on. The guy said it. They were swapping a paper to read a paper, and he just read the last part, which he was on a call. It's fine. People do mistakes. You know, and I don't think he was saying, "Oh, support," like by his not saying, "Oh, let's all support black businesses. Don't buy from the Indian man. Don't buy from the white man." But he's probably trying to say, support local businesses. Yeah, that is it. And forget Amazon. You know, I don't buy from Amazon anymore. Guys too making money, you know. Do you understand? You know, so support local businesses, support local gyms, support everything local in your neighborhood. So that way, you keep the neighborhood going.
But it's like anything, if that speech was 10 minutes long, if you are to clip out a 15, 20-second segment out of it without any context behind it, it could be made to look a certain way. But,
yes, yeah. and this is what these trolls do. This is what they do. You know, those people don't have life, always want to disrupt somebody else's lifestyle. You know, try to say, oh, he's a bad person. He's a this and this and this and this. Those people don't have a life. You know, and I hate those people.
Derek, what did you make of the situation regarding Gerald Miller again? Did that surprise you?
Baby Miller takes drugs, bro. There's no two ways about it, man. He trains in the gym with his muscle heads, swapping each other, injecting each other while they're in the shower. Takes drugs. He's a drug-taking guy. There's nothing else to talk about. He is a bad, you know. Actually, I remember Dylan was in my dressing room. He goes, "How can you believe a heavyweight who weighs 200 pounds, like in his last 12 rounds, he's chucking 200 punches? That's all drugs," and that's true. And the guy takes drugs, 100%. Most people don't want to just drink water, you know, beer or lime and just train, but they don't want. They want to take drugs so they get more, and they should be banned for life from boxing.
Do you think that? Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
Because a lot of people have, suggested that, considering what happened last time,
you should be banned from boxing. Let's all be honest, man. Should ban him and give him a hectic fine.
It's a big problem, isn't it? It doesn't seem like it'll ever go away, to be honest with you, will it?
Will never go away. The cheaters will be cheaters, let's all be honest. If you take drugs before, you're going to take drugs after. And that's it.
Indeed. What's your plans for the rest of the day?
My plans for the rest of the day, I'm going to go running now. And then I'm going to go home and sleep. That's the plans of the day.
All right. I genuinely hope you haven't been given a ticket.
Oh, it's all right if I've been given it.
Yeah? She's got the traffic wardens on tap.
You better have.
All right, Derek, have you got anything finally you want to add before we go?
Buy your war mask at my website. Cool mask to have.
Okay. Derek Chisora, thank you very much for talking to IFL TV.
Thank you, sir.